Hey, what's going on? Back at you again. Yours truly, Brother Kedwin Yah. And the Yah is for Yahweh and his Christ, Yeshuwah. Back at you again. I'm here today because we're going to just cover some simple basic stuff today about the first covenant when Yahweh brought the children of Israel out of Egypt. He brought them over across the Red Sea, and they went on off and they wandered for a long time in the wilderness. They didn't keep the covenant. They didn't keep the commandments. They was hard-headed. But I'm just going to share little few scriptures today. I ain't gonna go real deep with it, but we gonna cover the fact that Yeshua stated that he only come for the children of Israel. This is what the word says, even though, down the line I'm gonna get to right now we talking about the explanation of the law, why it was given to us. It was given to us, and then we didn't keep it. And then at least Yahshua said that there's gonna be a new covenant, and the new covenant is gonna be Yahweh forgiving the children of Israel for their sins and their iniquity and all of the mishaps that they've had. Like, of course, we know they had to suffer. They had to go through the punishment of not keeping the covenant, and this is why we were led into captivity, and we been living under the curses. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead on and get off into this thing. Y'all know how I do it, and we got to bring it on down, and we got to make sure the situation is right for Yahweh, and it is. Let's do it. Yeah. Yahweh, Yahweh. Y'all know how I do it. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Tea time with Yahweh and his Christ, Yeshua. Y'all know how we do it. Coming with the facts, coming with the scriptures, and what it says. Oh, yeah. Once again, yours truly, Brother Kedwin Yah. Yep, yes, indeed. So, y'all know how I do it. We're getting ready to get into it. Yep, about to get into it, y'all. Tone this down. Keep that down to a momentum so we can hear the words. So we can hear it loudly and clearly. And like I said, we're going to establish some facts this morning. Yes, indeed. And I do believe it is April 23rd. April 23rd at 8:11 a.m. Y'all know how I do it. I like to be up with the birds early in the morning. Get things going around here. I got a doggone kitten, but she's pretty much a cat now, but I think she's going to eat. She over there howling in the background, so I hope y'all hope it don't disturb us, but $100 out of my pocket to get it fixed, and it will be done. So, we're going to get on up into this thing this morning. You know, we're going to get off into what the word says. We're going to pull up our first scripture this morning, which is going to be Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. 15:24, King James Version. And like I said, we're going to establish some things here. Right here in Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. This scripture is speaking about Yeshuwah when he spoke to the children of Israel. Well, he was speaking to someone, and he was stating what his purpose was and what he had come for. And that scripture reads, this is King James Version, Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. These are words from Yeshuwah. But he answered and said unto them, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. I don't believe that was the translation that I wanted. However, you know how Google do, they will pull up any old thing. Yeah, they got all these old ESV versions, NIV, all that. I go with the King James. I don't like all these different translations because they do not all mean the same thing. But on that Matthew 15:24, you know, the reason why I'm bringing this fact out on this information is that, you know, there's a lot of trickery that went on in the scriptures in the Bible throughout time and throughout different translations, you know, and so, like I said, the explanation of the law, you know, the law's ordinance, the oral law, the Mosaic law, you know, in other words, it just gives order to us, in my opinion, to make us be a better person, or a corrected person, should I say. You know, and you know, we have to pay close attention, because I can tell y'all right now, it's all kind of trickery up in that New Testament. You know, on my next episode, well, I don't know if it'll be the next one, but I'm going to be bringing out some very important information on how Paul is an add-on to Torah. Paul is a fit-in character that the Europeans threw over in the mix, that they wrote over into the story of the Torah to fit themselves in what was written in biblical history. So anyway, we're going to stick where we at today. And we're talking about today how Yeshuwah only came for the children of Israel. He only came for the house of Israel. And even then, when he comes, he's going to make a new covenant. And what is that new covenant? This is where he's going to forgive the Israelites for the iniquity and the disobedience that we have done. This is why we've been living under the curses for the last 400-500 years, and still under them, still in captivity. And it says we will remain in the land of captivity until Yahweh comes back and delivers us. Comes back and rescues us and delivers us back to the original motherland, which is Israel. So let's keep it moving on the scriptures here. Let's go to Mark chapter 6, verse 34. It's going to be Mark. Come on now. I told y'all, boy. The devil always try to get in the mix. Okay, here we go. That's going to be Mark chapter 6, verse 34. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. And of course, that is KJV, King James Version. And we're going to share this scripture. And it reads, Mark chapter 6, verse 34. And Jesus said, when he came out, saw much people, and was moved with compassion toward them, because they were as sheep not having a shepherd, and he began to teach them many things. Now, once again, this is the children of Israel. It says many people, but now we're talking about these are the children of Israel. Yeshuwah said it himself. He only come but for the lost sheep of the children of Israel. But they'll later on tell you in the new covenant that he came to save the whole world, which is trickery and it's a lie. So y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch it. Paul is the character they brought in to try to work the Gentiles into what was already written and worked for the children of Israel, not the Gentiles. This is how they trick us up. We're going to keep it moving though. Let's go to, we're going to move on to another chapter in the same book, Mark chapter 14, verse 27, King James Version. So let's go there. Let's pull that up real quick. And let's see what it's talking about. That's going to be Mark. Going out of here with that. Goodbye. 14. Chapter 14. Verse 27. Y'all gotta give me a quick minute here. Let me get this, put this cat in the other room. She finna get on my nerves. Give me 1 second. Come on here. Come on, baby girl. Come on. All right. Sorry about that. Tried to take care of my cat. She going through her moment right now with that heat mess. I gotta hurry up and get her taken care of. Okay, but here we go. We was at Mark chapter 14, verse 27, King James Version. And it reads, and Jesus saith unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night, for it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. I'm going to repeat that, Mark 14:27, King James Version. And Yeshuwah said unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night, for it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. Now, once again, This is speaking of the children of Israel. This is not talking about all the other people in the world. Now, when it says we'll be scattered, um, there's other scriptures that verify these facts, these precepts upon precept, line upon line. You're gonna see it more than one place in the scriptures. But yeah, we will be scattered unto all nations. That means we're gonna be the only ones gonna be spread it all over the world. And to this day, who does that fit? Who does these prophecies fit? None other than the so-called Afro-American, the so-called Jamaican, the so-called Cubans, the so-called Native American, the so-called Hispanic, and the Mexicans. But yeah, we gonna keep it right where we supposed to be at. So yeah, I wanna bring out the facts where these Gentiles, these children and these sons of Esau, all the damage that they done did, putting themselves in the place of God, the Roman Empire, the Yiddish Jews, and the Arabs. Yeah. We gotta pay close attention now. Let's stay here on the scripture. We're gonna go to let's go to John now. We're gonna go to John, St. John, chapter 10, verse 11. And that's KJV, King James Version. I don't deal with all them old other translations because they all mean different things. See, people don't realize, man, how deep it is when that Bible told you do not add or take away aught from it. That's serious business, man, because all through what they call his story, that's all they've done is add and take away from the scriptures. Cross you all up. And here we go, y'all. This is John, book of John, chapter 10, verse 11, King James Version. And it reads, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Once again, it is specifying who the shepherd is and who the shepherd is there for. Coming for the lost sheep, you are. Okay? Coming for the lost sheep. And y'all know how I do. I keep my messages right around 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I don't go too long. I try to get straight to the point. I jump in here and I jump right out of here. So we're going to go to our last scripture I'm going to share today, which is coming out of the book of Jeremiah. That's going to be Jeremiah chapter 31, verses 31 through 34. Jeremiah, chapter 31, verses 31 through 34. I'm going to pull that up real quick and then we're going to share that one. And we're going to pretty much put a wrap on this today because when I come back, we're going to really be on some deep stuff when I come back. Yeah, we're getting ready to have an ultimate challenge because there's things I want to see. There's some things I even want to test myself on, which I'm going to do. And it's going to be very interesting. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, here we go. That's Jeremiah chapter 31, verses 31 through 34. King James Version. Yep. And it reads, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Verse 32. not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord. Verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and thou shalt be my people. Verse 34. And thou shalt teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for thou shalt all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Now, exactly what is he talking about? He's talking about in these days right now, in these latter times that we're in right now. It also reads, a precept reads that in this land of captivity, in the end times, we will begin to worship Yah again in this land of captivity. This is why he said he will write his laws in our hearts. He will put it back in our hearts. Which verse was that? Let's expound on that one. Yeah, that's verse 32. No, that's verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. So, we got to be careful, and we got to know exactly what's going on, exactly what the scripture is saying, and who it's talking to. And I can guarantee you, we'll have a better, clear frame of mind as far as to the understanding of the word. Because today in 2023, I can tell you right now, Satan got everything all screwed up, got everybody all jacked up and mixed up, through the Protestants and through that European system, man. They done messed up everything. I'm talking about they got it all so smoothly done by none other than Lucy. So y'all better know this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better know this. And with that being said, once